Welcome back to West Texas View.
We've been talking with Michelle Seghlier, who is the Executive Director of the Mission Center Adult Day Services. This is a program that has been in effect for about 31 years here in Midland, but it's something that you usually just dismiss unless and until you need it. So listen up, because you're probably going to need it sooner than you think you are. But let's talk about the different types of clients that you have.
Well, we serve individuals with disabilities that are adults over the age of 18, or elderly or veterans. Those are the majority of clients that we serve. And we have a provider agreement with the Veterans Administration. It's part of their benefits package. Mm-hmm. So we have many veterans that attend. We also have an agreement with Medicaid, so we serve many low-income clients that are on a fixed income, and then we also, of course, have our private pay clients. But
our insurance, just regular insurance, long-term care?
No, not long-term care insurance, but these other sources. Okay. And also we work with the Area Agency on Aging. Okay, good. Many times when they have funding, they have vouchers for our program, for the program itself, or for transportation services. So many times those will help offset the costs for our private pay clients. But many of our clients, the majority probably are between the ages of 50 and 65. Many people think that most of our clients are elderly, and that is not the case. We are there not only to provide an environment where they can thrive, but also to meet their medical needs. And we are seeing younger and younger people that have more complex medical needs that are attending Mission Center.
So it's almost like half and half. You've got clients from 18 up to
94.
Age.
I think our oldest client is 94.
But and you've got everything in between. So you mentioned that you were licensed by the states and had very strong regulations.
We do.
But what does your staff have? And what kind of staff do you have?
Well, we have a registered nurse and LVNs. We have certified nurse aides, and the aides are also the individuals that drive the buses. And of course, we have our chef and his assistant. And so we just have a full set of medical staff. We have a certified activity director, so she plans the events for each month and implements those. And then we have a business office manager who oversees our financials, and then myself and a development director.
One of the things I remember so well about my uncle, he looked so forward to going to play bingo and win prizes. I mean, he won a baseball cap, and one of the baseball caps, I still have it, had World War II veteran. And he was so proud of that cap. I don't even know how they got it to give away. But I have such sweet memories of his time there, because I had such an obligation to take care of him and to know that I could get a day to do the things I needed to do and knowing that he was going to get really good care made me feel so good.
And we still play bingo. It is still one of the highlights. And we have what's called a country store where they can go and shop with their blue bingo bucks several times a month. So that is a continued favorite. A few other exciting things we have on the forefront is we're always trying to roll out new programs. We want people to have almost a one-stop shopping experience, because this can be very difficult to try and take an individual with a disability to this appointment or that appointment, or to the grocery store. And so we are looking at rolling out a prescription refill program where the nurse will help the family member get those prescriptions refilled, because that can be very time consuming.
That would be wonderful.
We also have a certified nurse aide that has her license in cosmetology, so we were looking at providing a beauty shop type atmosphere, and we are looking at having a podiatrist come in or taking the clients to a podiatry clinic, because many of our diabetics need to be able to take care of that, but it needs to be done by a medical professional. So we're always trying to roll out new programs. One of the most exciting ones that we're looking at is a take-home terrific program for evening meals. Many people live by themselves and they don't cook, or they don't have the capacity to cook, or they're frail, and it takes a lot of energy, and so
they can't even go shopping.
Exactly.
For their food.
Exactly. So we're looking to expand to have a take-home meal program, and maybe not just for the clients that attend in-house, but maybe also for the caregivers and for clients in the community. Maybe say clients that have been receiving Meals on Wheels for lunch. But then for dinner they need an opportunity to have someone serve them a meal. So we're investigating that possibility too. So we're always looking at trying to find new programs where people can just have all of the services met under one roof.
And that brings us to the point about how wonderful this shared space concept is, because you have a full, beautifully appointed kitchen.
Yes.
But it's also used by the rest of the shared spaces when they have meetings, board meetings in the meeting rooms, and for some of the other things. So it's really a multi-purpose, multi-used facility. And the fact that you will have board meetings and training rooms and all of these kinds of things will help as you have turnover in your staff and personnel.
Yes.
And you probably even have training for caregivers.
Oh, most certainly, certainly. We have ongoing monthly training for caregivers. For the kitchen, our chef, we do share our chef with the entire building. The other nonprofits have an opportunity to contract with our chef for their fundraising events.
So he's got his vested interest in that kitchen and keeps it just like he wants.
Exactly. He oversees the kitchen. We have to make sure that it passes the Department of Health inspection. So he is right on that, definitely.
And so tell me some of the things, and this is exactly what Mark Palmer told us a few weeks ago about the reason the concept was so attractive to Abel Hanger was the fact that you could collaborate in so many of these ways. We're going to have to take a break, and we'll finish this conversation with Michelle Seghlier in just a minute, and you'll learn more about the Mission Center Adult Day Services.
Stay tuned. West Texas View will be right back.